Hello, and welcome to today's speaker card reading. Today's topic is what makes you smoking hot and desirable to men. For that, you have three piles: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. And now let's get started. Hello, pile one. If you're attracted towards the first pile, what makes you smoking hot and desirable to men? Then here comes your reading. Well, to start the reading off, we have the Queen of Wands. All right. So, firstly, you are seen as somebody who is an achiever, a conqueror, and Leo could be significant in your birth chart, natal chart, or Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, or the all the fire signs could be significant in your birth chart. Another thing is you are seen as a feisty, go-getter, very proactive kind of a person. Somebody, if you believe in something, you will get it done. You have strong work ethics. It's through your work ethics that you have reached wherever you have, and people don't dare to mess with you. Even people at higher positions, they do not dare to mess with you. Yeah, okay. Ace of Cups and Two of Pentacles. So see, this two this too clearly tells me one thing, that you guys have started something that you're very emotionally attached with. You probably have started, or in the last few years you guys have started something as a side hustle, or like something that started as a small thing, maybe a hobby persuasion or a side hustle, and now it's turning into something more serious, something that you can be very proud of. B, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is something, is somebody who can multitask. Okay, so you are a go-getter, absolute, very ambitious. I'm hearing that these people are like, men find you to be very attractive, very sultry, very attractive, absolutely like on point. And I'm also hearing men find you to be very hot, physically very hot. You guys are like, you know uh, the hot bombshell, that kind of an energy. Men feel that you'll be equally hot in bed. Secondly, you guys have probably translated something that started as a side hustle or a hobby persuasion into a part of major money making source, something that you're very emotionally attached to, or you're going to do that in the near future. You're good at a lot of things. Maybe you're creatively blessed. At the same time, maybe you do tarot, or maybe I'm hearing more of either athletic or something related to the STEM series, like a science background stuff, like maybe a physician, a physicist, an engineer, something. But you have started something from that, and you guys have already started making a huge progress. But this is something that you are very emotionally attached to. Something, maybe you liked building certain things, and you started a business out of it, and now it's doing pretty well because you guys are very proactive. You took a lot of initiatives, and that I'm seeing are that is paying off. Something that you started from nowhere is going to start paying off. And you guys are very passionate. You have always been like, men like you, firstly they find you to be so hot because not everybody would be attracted to just the good looks. You're not just a good looking person, but you have a solid amount of ambition, like beauty with brains, hotness with brains. You are one of those. You are an epitome of hotness with brains, and men really appreciate that. A lot of men would appreciate that. Ace of Pentacles is you started something from nowhere, and that has started giving you a lot of money. That's paying you a lot of abundance now. Six of Swords. Clearly, you guys, you know what I'm hearing? You guys started from behind. A lot of people, okay, I'm hearing that you guys probably started from very humble beginnings. You guys have had real humble beginnings and you started on your own. You are like this tortoise who started backwards. A lot of people used to take a jibe, they used to belittle you. Maybe in school a lot of people used to belittle you and stuff, like you are not very popular and stuff. Maybe you were more nerdy, maybe like you had, like, according to them you were not really good enough, or maybe hot enough and stuff. But now, from here, you guys started, you guys have gone to this level, they have gone to this. So those people, I'm hearing, they are turning around and like they are experiencing your progress in awe. You guys have had a new sunrise. See, you have had a new start at life. Maybe it could be your newfound hobby, it could be your business. I'm hearing something that pays you money, because Pentacles clearly gives me, you guys, I'm hearing a strong work ethic. It's not just a hobby. I'm not belittling anything, but it's, you guys have a lot of fire and earth energy, like Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You fancy, I mean, your dress sense is very refined also. Men find it to be very, very attractive, very like desirable when a woman is dressed in like pure silk, short. Her hair is really shiny and glossy, very well done. Always her nails are on point. Your dress is really doing like fantastic. So this kind of a stuff men really love. And I'm hearing that um you guys are seen as like the queen bee, like by a lot of men, like the center of attention by a lot of men also. Not just because of your, like, whenever even I'm getting a very well put together posh chic looks about you. Like, it's not like you wear very flashy outfits, but whatever you wear, that gives off the vibes of like a rich, very luxurious vibes, like, you know pricey outfits, but very like toned down colors, neutral colors, pricey outfits. Your hair is well done, nails are done, even when you're like going out to fetch coffee or get groceries. Yeah, another thing is, men also like that you are very altruistic in nature. You have a lot of abundance in your life thanks to your own efforts. You have, like, you started from humble beginnings and you have turned your life around with your own efforts. And now with your abundance, you tend to do a lot of good things for others, and men really find it to be very, very attractive, because that's a very attractive quality. A woman who doesn't, a person in general who doesn't just think for themselves, is very attractive. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. You're clearly known for your passion for the work that you do, for your work ethics. Like, men like are in awe, like a person, how hardworking a person can be. Yes, you're very, like, you can work for 25 hours a day, like at a stretch, and not complain at all. Yeah, men, literally, people feel, not just men, women alike feels that, you have turn your destiny in your favor, the wheels of your destiny in your favor from here to here, with your hard work, with your passion, with you have always been very ambitious. I'm hearing right from the start, even as a teenager, you used to talk about making a lot of money, making a complete, success out of your life, those kind of stuffs. Like, even as a kid, you, like a teenager, you have talked about all of that. And I'm hearing, people listening to you in awe. People knew that you're meant for bigger things, right? Even as like a 16-18 year old, you have a lot of emotional strength. And number 8, you have been through some transformation. I'm hearing your transformation has mostly been positive. Like, you came from here, have reached here, that kind of transformation. But in the process, certain dismantling has happened. For that, you're seen as a very powerful, strong kind of a person, somebody who does not give up easily, and men love it. like really respect it. You're a very balanced person. See, owl is a very wise person. You're very wise, very balanced. Also, you're probably a nocturnal person who probably can work all night and not feel tired, or maybe have been working graveyard shifts for years to achieve their dreams. Men are literally in awe seeing your energy after working all night. Like that kind of a person you are. Two of wands, okay, it shows that you have probably migrated from where you were born to a different place, and you also believe that you hold the key to your destiny. The key to your success and destiny lies in your own hands, and you have migrated in search of a more fertile pasture. So probably either you're gonna migrate elsewhere and that will give you even more abundance, or you guys have already migrated and that has done really well for you financially. So that is something men feel, that this person knows what they are doing with their lives. Yeah, you have a lot of admirers. You're very ambitious, very well dressed. I'm hearing something, you have a very stylish outfit. You see, not just the dress, the scarf, there is this small bow here, everything, like you always look very well put together, and a lot of flowers are coming, like you have a lot of admirers. But most do not really dare to, like most feel that you are way out of their leagues. You are a very good arm candy as usual, but most feel that you are way out of their leagues. But I'm hearing a few more younger youthful energy, your age or a little bit younger than you, who could be propositioning to you, or proposing to you rather, very soon. Surrender to the divine. Okay, so men feel that you're a very good manifester, like your manifestation power is on point, and they really expect a powerful change. They expect you to go higher up and up in your life's journey. Like they feel that you're meant for greater and bigger things. A lot of men would not propose to you because they just know that you'll go out of their life anyways. Capricorn new moon, your hard work is paying off. Okay, so, yes, you have probably been a very hardworking person right from the start, a very maybe nerdy, very serious, very like your work ethic has always been supreme, impeccable, and men literally feel that at last you're getting what you always deserve. Believe in the impossible. Literally, you guys are those people who believes in impossible, that they literally believe that impossibles do happen in life, miracles do happen, because it has happened with you, remember. So people feel that this person, if this person can do it, anybody can. Like you guys have endured quite a bit, like you're coming from a very humble background, and I'm hearing that you guys are gonna make, like even at a local level, you're gonna get a lot of recognition. And men literally find you always had the drive. Even during the drier periods, you always had the drive to do it. You're very motivated and committed. Yeah, you're almost like a sage. I'm getting a lot of Capricorn, Virgo energy. Some people, Aquarius, Pisces, like this people, if they're even Scorpio, like if they are like focused about certain things, they don't really care. Even if they haven't had a meal in a day, they don't care. They will just work till they achieve their goals, till they achieve what they were meant to achieve. Stand your ground. You guys are seen as people who who are very ambitious. They know exactly what they want from life and they are willing to go after it. You are also very obstinate, pretty like holding your ground. Taurus could be significant. A Taurus in your chart could be significant. A Mars in Taurus or a Venus in Taurus kind of thing, or a North Node in Taurus. See from a higher perspective, you are a very wise person. Men also, like you are a total packaging for success. Like men feel that people like you are meant for success. You are born for success, a lot of people feel. Literally love and let yourself be loved. Okay, so another thing is you are also very compassionate. Yeah, I said Pisces, remember? Yeah, you are very compassionate towards others. Yeah, you are very altruistic. You're not just very ambitious and selfishly ambitious, you're also very altruistic and understanding of other people's needs. Like, you understand that not everybody will be able to get the success that you have had in life, and you have got full empathy for them. So that is one thing. I moved the camera a little bit. Be fearless and stand strong. You guys are like warriors, people who are fearless, who stand their ground, who know what they want, and they are willing to like literally lay down their lives for their purpose. Yeah, you're stepping into your life's purpose. That's what people feel, men feel. Okay, break the chain. Yeah, you have got like in the past, you have been heckled, you have been trolled, and you have at last broken the past. Yeah, broken from the chains of the past. They can know you have like unshackled. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because it's a very important message for you guys, that you have literally become unbound. You have broken those shackles of past and you have emancipated yourself. It's such an important and powerful message, you guys. Align your life. What is not aligned needs to change. Okay, so you are going to, like, men literally feel that your life is extremely aligned. You have already, as I said, you have stepped into your life's purpose. Men literally feel that way, that this person knows what they're doing. They always knew, even as a like a kid, like a teenager, 11, 12-year-old, they knew that they wanted to be really big in life, a big person coming from a very humble background. Okay, take a break. A life's work, not season. Yeah, you probably tend to overwork. A lot of people will tell you anyways that you tend to overwork. Capricorn, Taurus, those people tend to overwork. Virgo, a lot. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Literally, you guys are like, you took the leap of faith. Yeah, you know what, it's also synonymous to me with the Fool card of the tarot, but you do not have the Fool card here. But what I'm seeing is you took the leap of faith, and that has paid off. You guys have probably, it was almost like a gamble. You probably gave up your main job to start something, to do like something. Like, people tend to give up on their main job to do YouTube. A lot of people do it. I don't dare to do that. I will probably never dare to do that, but a lot of people do it, and they just do it like so well. You're probably one of those people. I'm just giving an example. They just see how it resonates. It's just an example. It could be, the example could be something else in your case, but I'm just giving the example here. Morning, the world awaits you. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. I'm always enough. You really feel like, you know what, you're very enthusiastic about life. You actively practice a lot of self love, I'm hearing, and people notice that you know what, you could be alone but never lonely, because you love your own company. You know, you believe in the doctrine of taking yourself out on a date. Take yourself out on a date, and you never ever have doubted. Like, there were times when people heckled you, they questioned you, but you never ever doubted your own abilities. Shark, swim away from the situation. You swam away from a lot of toxic scenarios where people have pulled you down earlier. And men notices that, you know, you have a lot of emotional strength and courage. The strength card came, right? It's because of the because I'm seeing you have faced a lot of emotional bullying, and a lot of people respect you, because in spite of going through that shit, it's a major thing, trust you me. And very few people can even understand that, because you'll have to go through it. Physical assault keeps the marks, mental assaults don't. So you guys are seen as very emotionally strong, in short, and nobody can control you. No narcissist, because you have been through some narcissistic people in your life, and you have successfully swam out of those situations, unshackled yourself from the past. Okay, now it's time for the guided messages. Why do men find you to be smoking hot? Working hard is my second nature. Absolutely. You guys are seen as that. Work, 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 and the success will follow you. Absolutely. There is always light if only you were brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of our journey. Absolutely. Like you are seen as a very strong human being. Be there for others, but never leave your own self behind. Yeah, very like self love is a major theme. You are the best thing that can happen to anybody. Okay, silent admirer. You and your goodness mesmerizes me. Yeah, you are ambitious. At the same time, you are a good hearted person, good natured person. That's how men see you. Okay, now time for the charms. All right. You're very wise. Okay. You hold the key to your destiny. Somebody is going to offer their heart to you. You are seen as a prized possession. Somebody is hiding their feelings, or you could be having hidden enemies also. Somebody wants to create a lot of memories with you. You are getting a lot of attention of late. You know, your work is gonna take you to a lot of places. Yeah, your work is something is blowing up, like expecting a major change. That is what I'm seeing. And I'm hearing that you guys are very good as human beings as well as absolute workaholics. So that's the basic part why men love you. And you're also very like very well dressed all the time, very like chic, luxurious, high class kind of people. I hope pile one it resonated. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Hello, hello, pile 2. What makes you smoking hot and desirable to men? If you're attracted to the second pile, here comes your reading. Okay, you're very attractive. The star, you tend to get a lot of attention wherever you go. So, straight off the bat, a lot of men they have got like set their eyes on you. You have a very attractive personality, attractive dress sense, very like gorgeous. Like, some way it could be like very feminine or could be athletic, some way, or maybe the way in which you dress could be something gothic. Maybe I'm hearing you could be having some tattoo, so that could also be significant. The fool, yeah, you have a very childlike, jubilant, vibrant, charming personality. Clearly, three of cups, the center of attention, in the center of a party, center, like, wherever you go the limelight follows. So that's something that happens. So a lot of men have got their eyes on you because a lot of people in general tend to like whenever you go somewhere, people tend to notice you, your presence. I'm hearing you are a very good speaker, eloquence, very well traveled, very well read, very intelligent, good looking, like every positive thing that people can think of, you guys possess. So that is the most important thing. Like, you guys are very vibrant, very, also very like forthright, very progressive thinking, a lot of Aquarian vibes, Gemini vibes, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. These are the specific ones. Libra. Okay. Hierophant. You guys could be having a Capricorn or a Pisces also. Hierophant. Okay. So I'm hearing here a contrast. Like, this person is way old, like way more mature than their like age. They are way more mature. So yeah, the contrast is you are very forthright, jubilant on one hand, but you are equally matured. Yeah, you have both, like this contrast in your personality. One moment you can be very jubilant, very like, but when the things like require your attention or when you're at work, you can be equally mature, very wise, very very like, you think for n number of times. Then from the fool 1 to the fool 2, like you become like very firstly you're very like socializing a lot, maybe uh, you're very attractive and all that. But if your work requires, you can become equally wise, thoughtful. Yes, the term is thoughtful. Sorry, I was like fumbling for the right word. Thoughtful, very matured, very much a hard working if the need arises. Like, yeah, that person who can work, like party the whole night, and from 6:37 they can start working for their projects as well without any complaints. A lot of Gemini, lot of Aquarius, lot of Capricorns could be this way. So take it as it resonates. Yeah, you're very progressive, very much of a go getter, very proactive, like a go, 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 go kind of an energy you guys have. Your energy, I'm hearing, is infectious. That's something many men find very attractive about you. Like being around you tend to give them a lot of attention. Since you always manage to get a lot of attention. Being around you, men want to be around you because that itself will give them a lot of attention. Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who actually walked their way up through their own abilities, and they're a lot of milk and honey. Empress, Queen of Pentacles, these people, they have abundance, they are prosperous, but they are equally gorgeous looking. See how gorgeous she is, but at the same time she's also very compassionate, very very giving towards the society, towards the have nots. So you are also a very nice, gentle, nurturing kind of a person. Apart from being very very, you're equally like fun loving, forthright, aggressive about your career. But when it comes to your own people, your family, friends, people who matter, you're very protective about your family and friends. You are the okay, Scorpio could be significant that way, because these people, you want to be on their like good books. Yes, 7 of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing that regarding work, are doing something that you have always wanted to do. You have like, I'm hearing a lot of leveling up, and you are like, you have stepped on something that you are meant to do in this life, and men notice that this person is a natural. Maybe you could also be into tarot, astro, reiki healing, or a healer of some sort, maybe a nurse, a doctor, a naturopathic doctor, something. And men just wonder how capable this person is. Like one moment they are probably talking about all music and whatever, like the next trip they're going to be. You guys are also maybe into a lot of those backpacking solo travelers. You could be one of those. You love to do solo traveling, backpack traveling, then take part into adventure sports, right? Like scuba diving, bungee jumping, air rafting, skydiving. Those are the things. Could also be more than like pure athletics. Bungee jumping, scuba diving could be your thing. Now, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is, a lot of men are like totally on their knees about you. You have, like, you could refer to pile one as well, because you guys have a lot of stuffs in common. Though the cards are pretty different, but a lot of essence could be very similar. Though in this pile, a lot more number of admirers. The earlier person was more well put together, but you guys are actually brilliant at what you do, but equally good looking. Like very conventionally a model kind of a person, figure, or more like high cheekbones, sharp angular jawline, sharp nose, you know. And a lot of people probably assume that you will be very proud and arrogant, but that's not so. It's just their inferiority complex telling them. A lot of people find you to be like, okay, Scorpio could be very significant. A lot of people cannot, I repeat, they cannot decode you, and hence they probably talk a lot of nonsense behind your back. I'm hearing you have a lot of shady friends, like those who are basically they want to see you down. 10 of Swords. You know what? It could also be a lot of men. They find you to be very hot, but they know that they can never have you, or They have tried to propose and they have been rejected or dumped, and now they are probably talking. A lot of people talk shit behind your back, including the men who found you to be very hot, because they cannot have you. So another thing is, you guys are also, I'm hearing, you have been backstabbed in life. Even now, you have been backstabbed in life, and people, there could be two interpretation. One, a lot of people talk nonsense behind your back. That is, I'm hearing, because you get some massive amount of attention wherever you go. But also, you have been through the 10 of swords, 10 of swords, 9 of swords, which this shows me is this person went through some real tough times in their career. 9 of swords is like, especially in the career aspect, you have been through some major dispute, maybe tower moments. But it could also be you are the ones who left your job and restarted something, a passion project, and that has taken off. But you have been through difficult backstabbings, and you had restarted your career. Yeah, restart. So you are somebody who is so passionate about what they do that you can literally, 7 of wands tell me that these people can give their lives if the need arise, to stand up for their ethics, stand up for what they believe in. If you believe in something, you will do it. I am hearing that you have really restarted your life in a new place, in a new sort of like a new life. I'm hearing a complete new lease of life you have had, and men are noticing that. A lot of people will actually find it to be very like the courage, yeah, the strength. You are a very courageous person, and men really love it. Men like, courage. um, and then not just physical beauty, you are physically beautiful, but people usually, sadly, from a society that we live in, we do not expect a lot of courage, a lot of tenacity from those people, especially women, if they are very pretty and get a lot of attention. But you have been like an exception, and that is something. You can stand up. You have been like, yeah, another thing is, you have probably, you feel that some kind of injustice has happened to you, and so now that you have turned your own life around, you try to stand up for those who actually are going through difficult periods. Or you talk your vision, you talk, you communicate about your difficult times, and that gives hope to a lot of people that if you can come out of it, they probably also can. So you probably work as, you could also be making money as a motivational speaker, or some kind of a therapist, counselor, spiritual healer. That kind of a thing could also be there. 6 of wands, yeah, you're very ambitious. Like this people, you know 6 of wands, 7 of wands, you could be like, and 5 of wow, 5 6 7, yeah, you are making your money. I'm hearing a lot of fortune you're making in a very competitive world, because you know how to fight for yourself. You have learned it after going through difficult periods. You have learned it, and you have now become very ambitious, because you have now stepped in your own element. Men notices that this person, whatever you do, you are very naturally endowed in that. It could also be law, legal system, social justice, some kind of public affairs related system. It could be for justice to the LGBTQ community. It could be something like that, like very significantly so. Communication, new moon in Gemini, yeah, your communication is key. Like you probably motivate a lot of people to come out of their dark times, giving examples of your dark times. Like, if I can do it, you guys can. So that's like a counselor, motivational speaker, some kind of a motivator. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius. Yeah, people, men feel that you have been very lucky. Like very few people can survive what you have survived. Yeah, some bad backstabbings, both in love life and in career. I'm hearing Capricorn, end of a tough cycle approaches. So men feel that you're at last out of a bad period. Last few years, I'm hearing, have been pretty hellish for you guys. Pisces, full moon, balance in practicality and spirituality. Exactly. This is exactly what I was thinking. Like you guys, men literally notices that you guys are very spiritual. But at the same time, the kind of advice that you give to others are also very practical. Yeah, I mean, you started with being the star. Yeah, you are the star because you speak very well. You can be very jubilant, like, but that's the surface. On the inside, there's a very hardworking, matured person. So that's where the contrast lie. Now I'm getting right. So men actually notice this contrast. Like, you can be very mature, sorted, and all that. At the same time, when during party time, or maybe when you're delivering your lectures, you can be equally fun, not a boring nadi kind of a person. You could be a professor of psychology also, or psychiatry. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, this is another thing, that you do not let your past define you, or how your future would be. So this is something that is major, and men actually notices it in you, and they really appreciate it a lot. Drop your shields, protection, guardian. Literally, you guys, you know what, you probably tend to suffer from a little bit of trust issues, because you have been backstabbed by those people whom you thought would be like your own people, but they actually backstabbed you. So you guys tend to not trust people as much. So that is a theme that I'm getting, that you guys, like, a lot of people would tell you that, you can trust us, not everybody would backstab you in life. Take care of your needs during the darker time period, during the winters of your life. You have survived. The way, the strength that you have shown is something that men appreciate. You are like a shield maiden, somebody who is very good at making plans and focusing on those execution of the plans. So you are seen by men as somebody who is very very good at making an execution of their plans. Yeah, shift your perception. So you are the person, you know, earlier you were not this way, right? Earlier you were more of a trusting, sweet natured person, but over the years, after being backstabbed, after going through the tower moments, you have realized that you need to change in order to deal with this cruel world. Now that has given you a lot of wisdom. So now, the earlier people used to perceive you as a kid, the fool, that first part, and now that contrast, that wisdom, the hierophant, temperance, those things, they are in this part, like, which has given you more wiseness, more wisdom, more prudence. Now you think for n number of times before you speak also. Men feel that you're already on the right path. Share your voice. Yeah, I mean, your voice matters, because a lot of men feel that the way in which you speak and the issues for which you speak up, they are all very important. We really, as a society, probably you speak about LGBT rights, rights of women, against wars, and these things need to be spoken about more and more often. Mirror who is triggering you. Yeah, another thing is, you also tend to self reflect a lot. This person is reflecting. So men notices that, before you speak. Yeah, that, as I said, now you have grown so wise that before you speak, like you tend to think for n number of times. You are a very, like, you can be very feisty, very progressive. At the same time, you are equally wise and prudent. So a very well balanced mixture of both practicality and spirituality, wisdom, prudence, and feistiness, progressiveness. So you are like, I mean, men feel like you are a new person, an awakened being, somebody, like, you are a different person from who you used to be earlier. That's what men feel about you. Start a revolution, protest. Okay, so men feel that you should be starting a revolution. You probably have been talking about something that is very progressive, and that is gaining the grounds. Yeah, paint the sun back into your sky. You are like a life source. Sun is the life source for us. You are like a life source for a lot of people who are in the darkness. They look up to you, they listen to your words, because your words are so calming. Don't seek anybody's approval. You know what, you do not give like two hoots about what others are thinking, saying, doing, because you've been through all that. They don't pay your bills, right? You do. So that's all that matters. Do it for you. Yeah, I mean, you have become a very unapologetically yourself kind of a person. And men tend to respect that very, very much. Like, I'm very unapologetically me. And that is something very respect worthy to most men. Now, it's time for the guided messages for you guys. Okay, being happy never goes out of fashion, so live every moment to the fullest. You are like a person who believes in you only live once. I cannot live without you. As I said, you have a lot of admirers. 100 hearts would be too few to carry all my love for you. You have a lot of admirers. You set my heart on fire. I could make you very, very happy. All right. Okay, you could also be a heartbreaker, I'm hearing. More than I'll ever know, more than I'll ever show, more than words can ever say, more much, more each passing day, I love you. You know, you're like a hot, hot bomb to a lot of people. But also, it's not just your feistiness they're attracted to, it's also your wiseness, your compassion. Like, you're like a complete package. You could actually refer to pile one if that resonates to you as well. All right, now the charms. Yeah, people think that you're meant for like way bigger things. The elephant, you could be into athletics. Yeah. A lot of people would love to make memories with you, A. And B, you are probably into a lot of traveling and you want to see new places and click pictures and selfies. You are a star. A lot of transformation has happened. Yeah, I'm seeing earlier you were not this way. Yeah, you tend to embody a lot of masculine energy. See, a lot of masculine energy, and you are a totally emancipated soul now. Like, you are totally unbound, a star, very good manifester. Your time has arrived at last, and somebody is offering you the flowers, the roses. So I hope pile 2, you have had some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Hello, hello, pile 3. What makes you so smoking hot and desirable to men? If you're attracted towards the third pile, here comes your reading. First of all, the Hermit card. Clearly, you are a very stoic, reticent kind of a personality. Maybe even in a room full of people, I'm seeing a gorgeous person, especially a woman, a gorgeous woman with you probably have something special about your eyes or hair, and somebody who has an air of mystery around them. They interact with people, like people come and interact with them a lot, but you know, they shroud themselves into a blanket of mystery of some sort. So that part is there, something that I can hear. So that is something very attractive about you and your personality. 8 of Cups, clearly you guys had to let go of a lot of toxic people from your lives. Clearly you have been there, like been very hard and had to let go of a lot of toxic people. These people were really hurting you. 2 of Swords, you know what, I'm seeing you have been backstabbed. You have felt like very difficult situations. You have been at the crossroads where both, like, if you like, probably you have had a narcissistic ex or a narcissistic parent or a sibling. Like, if you stay with them, they hurt you. Staying away from them, also they try to hoover you back, and that is also very hurtful. You try to avoid them, they are being hurtful. You try to stay with them, they hurt you in, like, with their selfishness. So you have been at the crossroads. Also, maybe at a career front, you have been at a crossroads. So choose whichever resonates with you guys. But I am hearing but that you guys have been through some crossroads where you had to choose between two options. Like, either you keep in touch or not. because you had to let go. I'm hearing you had to let go of a lot of toxic people, those people whom you considered as your own, but they were basically causing you more trauma than anything else. So, really, you guys have been through some real dark moments. Yeah, I had to stop the recording twice. So, you have been through a lot of impediments. I've noticed that, especially those piles who tend to go through some real dark moments, tower moments, are the ones who have like, where in those readings I have to stop my recording in the middle, because I try to make a single short reading, whatever comes to my mind, like whatever I hear, I try to convey it. And yeah, Five of Cups is, you know what, you still tend to loom over the past, you still tend to feel very gloomy, very, like, very sad over the past, like why they did what they did is something you always ask, maybe even now, like why did it have to happen to me, this kind of a thing. Men tend to notice that you have been through very difficult periods, and what a lot of people would say is, you know what, this person has Five of Cups, four of them are upturned, but one is still there. So you are making a lot of progress in life. You're not seeing what you have today. A lot of men would tell you that you are very, very good. You're well enough with whatever you have today, and you should learn to appreciate that. Yeah, Eight of Swords, you are still like, I know when you have to say goodbye to a lot of your toxic people, toxic relatives, it does really hurt us at times. But you know what? You can't help certain things. We can't help certain things at individual levels. So I think men actually feel that, you have a lot to offer to the world in general, and you do not see your own potential, how good you are. Like, I'm hearing you guys have a lot of compassion, you guys are very responsible, very compassionate, very nurturing as human beings, and very stable, a very fine balance between practicality, groundedness, and spirituality. You guys are also very creative. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be very significant. A Scorpio sun, moon, rising could be significant. A Saturn in Scorpio could be significant. Like any important planet in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant. So you guys are a perfect blend of emotions and practicality. A very good, like, I'm seeing a lot of men probably find you as a very good potential life partner. A very stable, nurturing, giving, hardworking Ace of Wands. You have literally, what you can't see is, with what you have made, is you have made a way for your own self. You do something and you do not realize how good you are in what you do. You're very good at managerial skills, you've got, like, at man management. You probably have also, it could be so that you guys have, joined hands with some of your friends, collaborated with some of your friends to come up with an entrepreneurial journey, or maybe a side hustle you guys do with other friends, which has become pretty successful. And men want to tell you that you guys don't realize how precious you are, how successful you are. You guys still cry over spilled milk when you should be celebrating the one cup that you have. Your life has offered you a full cup, and you're not realizing that. A lot of men wants to marry you. A lot of men actually feel that you guys are a very good a very good candidate for a stable long term marriage kind of a relationship. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is somebody who has gone up. You have gone up the hierarchy in life. You're sitting at a higher stage. You have done it on your own with your own efforts. But you haven't forgotten about the have nots. You haven't forgotten where you're coming from. You still try to do a lot for the have nots of the society, for those people who have not been that fortunate in life. The High Priestess. The high priestess is somebody who is like, seriously, this person is, you are like a spiritual teacher. You could be a healer, a reiki, a occultist, a spiritual teacher, like some way you contribute at uplifting other people's lives. You have been through some difficult period and you guys uplift others. I'm hearing very similar messages where also they're not everything else, other things were not there, but pile 2 also had pretty similar messages. So if you want, if you like, if it resonated, you could also check out the second pile. All right. So the world, you know what, I'm seeing a lot of change. Like men have seen, like you have been through a lot of change in life. Like of late, probably what I'm seeing is you're getting a lot of attention. You're getting a lot of attention. You probably had a social media account or something, like somewhere you walked there, you are doing something, you're doing it but not getting the attention, the traction that you wanted, but suddenly you're getting it. Something changed, some explosion happened in the universe, and now you're getting all the attention that you once were walking for. And you know what I'm seeing, like, the temperance is somebody who is like very wise, very balanced. They have this a wiseness, this stream of life. They have gained a lot of knowledge from the stream of life. They will dip the pitcher in the stream of life and they distribute their knowledge to others, because that makes you a very good teacher, a very good motivational speaker, a life coach. Yeah, I mean, men really respect you. They see you like a balanced person who can also show them as a life partner. You can also show the other half what the like true essence of life is. You probably have shown that to a lot of men. Six of wills or six of pentacles, you are seen as a very good maternal figure or a paternal figure. Like men, a lot of men would love to make babies with you. They think that you'll make the perfect parent, caring, nurturing, compassionate, giving. Yeah, I mean, almost it feels like, you are that person who is a very good mother, good wife, very good at workplace, like an entrepreneur, a good wife, a motivational speaker. Like you are like, and it's like your success has come because you have always been a very balanced individual. You never overdid in the emotional department or the practical department. You have a very good sense of balance between emotionality and practicality. Yeah, 10 of cups, a lot of men would love to get married and have a family with you, basically have a new life, new start. I'm hearing a lot of you are actually having a new start at life. You guys should be checking out pile 2, absolutely. Yeah, the empress. Yeah, a lot of milk and honey. Like another thing is, it's a message that I'm hearing. A lot of men want to marry you and they literally feel that I can make this person so happy, I can give them everything. Literally, you could check your natal chart. A lot of you could be having certain yogas in your chart which shows that, after marriage, your destiny will get better. You will be stepping into your real life purpose. After, like, before that also you're doing it, but after you get married, your work suddenly it takes off. It can happen. A lot of you, that could be true. A lot of men also feel that just give us a chance, we will make you and keep you very, very happy. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. You always tend to step out of your comfort zone. Like I'm seeing that men literally feel that this person, they tend to always step out of the comfort zone, especially in order to provide another person a certain amount of comfort. You are such a nurturing person. You'll probably, like, at 4 a.m., if your friend tells you that I am dropping by, I need some help, a shoulder to cry on, you'll just say, yeah, just come on, come in, I'm waiting for you. You're that kind of a person. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Yeah, Gemini could be significant. Yes. You guys could be very good speakers. Yes. And you probably have asked yourself this question, that why did it happen to me? After going through difficult phases, we tend to ask, like, Why me? Why did it happen to me? And now probably you will be getting the answers. Like, men actually feel that, you have grown this wise, that the prudence that you show. You guys should literally be checking out pile 2. A lot of similarity. You had to go through the difficult tower moments. You had to be backstabbed by your so-called own people. When you're going through the difficult times, that's the time we actually realize who our true people are, our own people are. And you guys will realize that too. Show the world the real you, the Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius could be significant for you guys. And you know what men feel is the kind of motivational speaking to spiritual practice. Whatever you do, slowly you're gonna show the world the real you. Basically what they feel is, a lot of people feel like people like you tend to make the world a better place to live in. You guys literally make the world a better place. Emotions are running high. A lot of people are talking, like, seriously, a lot of emotions are there. Like, a lot of men feel very emotionally connected to you. A lot of people feel like they are very emotionally connected to you. A new start is coming. Yes, you guys, as I said, you guys have started almost a new life, not just a new leaf. You've not turned over a page, you have just turned over a new life. A lot of new things are happening, loads of abundance is coming. A lot of men feel more seen, more visible if they are with you. The age of light, you have been training for this. Like, literally, men feel a lot. You are like that ball of light in this sea of hopelessness. You tend to attract a lot of narcissists. You tend to attract a lot of distressed people. You tend to attract a lot of small animals. Whenever you enter a room, there is some kind of a light that is there. A lot of men literally feel attracted towards that. They feel that people like you should exist for this world, because you guys genuinely make this world a better place, creating heaven on earth. Literally, you guys believe, like, you guys believe that you can create a heaven on earth. That's like your life purpose. And a lot of men also feel, a lot of people in general feel that, with your services that you offer, you guys are making such a big difference. The ever unfolding rose, it's happening for you, not to you. Literally, this is what people would say, that, like, you had to go through those difficult periods in order to understand how powerful, how strong you guys actually are. Probably a lot of people would also say that you do not give yourself credit for, like, your due credit for, like, how strong you guys actually are, how far you have come. High priestess harness mystic power. Literally, you are seen as a high priestess, somebody who is very mystical, who is like a mystical spiritual teacher, a guru. See beyond the current situation. Yeah, a lot of people feel that, you are meant for bigger things, and you really need to focus on that. You really need to not focus on your past, but focus on what might happen in the future, what future might offer to you. Because a lot of men feel that you guys are, like, so good at what you do that you're gonna go far ahead in life. You're gonna do something which will help in the progress of mankind. Okay, I'm hearing it could be related to spirituality. Also, it could be related to something like chat gpt, AI, automation, something like very cutthroat, like, say, not cutthroat, sorry, bleeding edge, not even cutting edge kind of technology. Like, Aquarius is there, so it could be something also very progressive. Transform and unveil your gifts. Like, seriously, people can see that you're slowly transforming. A lot of transformation, and Scorpio could be significant here. Like, you guys are slowly coming back into your own elements, things that really will define who you are, who you are born to be. Unlock the magic within. Yeah, a lot of men feel that you are just magical. You are, like, you probably, first of all, you have some intuitive gifts which are, like, very strong. If you feel intuitively, like, certain things, and you've said things to people and they have come true. And also people feel that you're blessed, like it comes naturally to you. You guys, seriously, you guys, like men feel, people in general actually feel that you guys have divine blessing over your head, literally. Tree, let them go. Yeah, you are still probably a little bit stuck in your past, and the endings are inevitable. So a lot of people will say that those people who are toxic, even if they were your own, they didn't really like deserve you. If they don't deserve you, they are not your own people. Somebody who harms you, who hurts you, are not your own people, cannot be. Okay, 36, 37. So endings are inevitable, because then only new beginnings will happen. You know, Shiva Tandava, that happens, it happens because it causes destruction of that, of the things that had like gone past its age. And now only when things are destroyed, then only new things come there. You don't need someone else to fix you. A lot of men feel, just you probably tend to have a confidence issue as well. You probably always think that whatever you do is not really good enough. But a lot of people will tell you that, you know what, you do not need anything or anybody to fix you. You're just good just the way you are. Raindrops, take a chance on them. A lot of people would love to just dance in the rain with you, and they would hope that you took a chance on them. Number one, or some kind of a manifestation is coming true. You can be your own knight. You know what? You have learned to be your own knight. You have learned not to dim your own light to fit in. And men really appreciate that. That you are becoming more attractive because you're embracing your true power. You're stepping into your true self now. And that is something that makes you very, very hot, desirable. And another thing, features wise, I feel you guys have more feminine rounded features, maybe beautiful eyes. You could be wearing specs, something that actually suits your face. You have a more probably curvy body and pouty lips and a button nose. Maybe beautiful hair, something like, as I said, beautiful hair. Something is there about your hair, some kind of speciality is there about your hair. All right, now time for the guided messages. I wish I could explore you more. You make me feel hot. Okay. Self-worth and self-respect, you embody that, literally. You are at last fulfilling your heart's desire. You know, you have been a people pleaser growing up. Now you're stepping into your true element. You are reaching your highest potential. Okay. My love for you sets my heart on fire and makes each day of my life special. I never knew anything as profound as this. Your empathy and compassion is a gift to the world. A lot of, not just men, a lot of people feel that way about you. You're so nurturing, empathetic, compassionate. You're so sweet, cute, and adorable. A lot of people actually find you to be very cute and adorable. All right, time for the charms now. Okay, you're very wise. You are getting recognition for something. You know, you hold the key to your own success, or maybe you hold the key to a lot of people's heart. You're restarting, literally. This con shows a restart of something. Okay, you are a very good guide. You show true path to a lot of people. You are divinely protected. You are the female deity. You are divinely protected. Transformation. You are probably going for some kind of a vacation on a cruise, could be. Or somebody wants to take you on a cruise vacation. So I hope pile 3, you guys, some of this at least resonated, because it's a collective reading. I always say, if it doesn't resonate, the part that doesn't resonate, just let it fly. If it did, then please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Your support would mean so much to me. So thank you. Thank you so much.